Ladies and gentlemen, let us momentarily enter the shadows together. I am not here to offer you a gentle, consoling speech. I'm not gonna pat you on the back and tell you everything's good while you hang on the habits slowly killing you. No, we face the darkness now. We look into the emptiness inside ourselves today and find the truth. The reality we know exists but we refuse to face. We should discuss the negative behaviors, the demons within, and the bonds holding us back now. Not sugarcoat this, let me say. You engage in poor habits, like everyone else. They are not only little annoyances or personal preferences either. Vultures circling above are waiting for you to weaken, give up, fall. These negative behaviors are meant to ruin you, not cohabit quietly in your life. Quietly and slowly, but definitely. They eat your lies to yourself, your excuses, your complacency. They won't stop either until the person you were supposed to be is no more. The poison's slow moving. Which of your habits are negative? Smoking, drinking, sloppiness, postponement? Perhaps it's self-doubt, perhaps rage, perhaps the poisonous relationships you keep returning to know full well are separating you. Your poison is killing you, whatever it is. Oh, not today or tomorrow, but gradually, drop by drop, it saps you. Like poison, it is slinking into your veins, into your mind, into your soul, and you are unaware of the harm it is causing until it is too late. Check yourself. Where do you wish to be in life? If not, find out why not. Tell it straightforwardly. How much of that results from the poor behaviors you find difficult to give up? Procrastinating has caused you to miss how many possibilities? Jealousy or rage has caused damage to how many relationships? How many days have you squandered numbing your mind with distractions, regretting yourself, instead of facing the unpleasant truth? Bad habits are, appealing. They help you to feel terrific right now. They provide you solace, diversion, a brief haven from the suffering of life. Still, that comfort is a falsehood. She is caught in a trap. Every time you engage in that terrible habit, you are surrendering a bit of your future for a brief solace. It's like bit by bit selling the devil inside of you, your soul. The devil inside the mirror. Ever looked in the mirror and felt ashamed of what you found? Not only the introspection, but also the person turning back at you. You are aware that individual is not reaching their own expectations. Though whatever is holding them back, you know that person is capable of so much more. Not fate. It is not that. It is not luck gone bad here. There is not an outside power working against you. You are the one. Your own terrible enemy is you. That devil reflected back to us? That is the version of you that chooses the easy road instead of the correct one, makes excuses, clings to undesirable behaviors, blaming the world, declaring, "I'm just unlucky," or "it's too hard to change," is simple. Deep down, though, you are aware that is a falsehood. The planet does not exist to serve you. Whether you succeed or fail, life is indifferent. It is you that is standing in your own way. You created those chains. Your poor habits are the ones keeping you chained in place. It is you that schedules them for each single day. But the thing about those chains is that you are able to break them. They are not untouchable. They are not perfect. Neither is life. Their strength is just what your determination to hang upon will determine. And those chains will break the moment you choose to fight, to battle, to climb your way out of the grave you have made for yourself. You have had enough. The price of apathetic behavior. Some of you are thinking, "I tried once and failed." The objective of trying again is what? Every time you give in or allow your negative habits rule, you are giving up a part of yourself. You are handing away your dreams, your potential, your future. Dream killers most often are complacency. Whispering in your ear, it tells you, it's okay. You can change tomorrow. One more day will not be detrimental. That is a falsehood, though, as you know. Tomorrow never materializes. Today only this moment, only this choice. Would you choose to live your life enslaved to your bad habits? One day, years from now, you wake up and discover you have wasted your life, that you have let your demons to prevail. Because without action right now, that is what will result. Time is running off the clock. One you will never get back every second that goes. And should you keep down this road, there will come a day when it is too late, damage is done, and there is no turning back. Allow those to soak in. Let that fact drag you down. You are not superhuman. You might not be promised tomorrow. You waste every day. It is a day you cannot recover. You also are mistaken if you believe your bad habits are not costing you anything. They are draining all you have. Every hour you spend engaged in those behaviors is one you could be using to grow personally and lead a better life. Every time you yield, you are giving up your future on the altar of your frailty. Inside the battle, let me say clearly, breaking free from bad habits is a battle. It is not going to be simple. It is not going to be instantaneous, but none worth possessing ever is. Every single day you must battle for it. Even if it's difficult, even if it hurts, even if you feel like giving up, you have to wake up and choose to be better. You have to face the darkness inside you, the part of you that yearns to remain comfortable and to evade the struggle. The hard truth is that the part of you that wants to give up here, your weakest quality is this one. That is the portion that fears. Fearful of change, uncomfortable, fearful of failing. Still, your master is not fear. You do not live to be afraid. You are able to silence the voice within of you that whispers, you can't. You are allowed to. You absolutely must. Watching your life slide away and turning into a shell of the person you were supposed to be is the alternative. You have decisions to decide upon. Here, right now, will you be in charge of your life, or will you let your bad habits rule you? Will you enter the light, or will you stay in the shadow? Will you be a victim of your own weakness always, or will you overcome it? The course of suffering. For a moment, let us be real. It'll hurt. Changing destructive habits hurts. One has to give something up. Calls both discipline. It calls on confronting the aspects of oneself you have been avoiding for so long. That suffering is unavoidable, though. Freedom's cost is that suffering. Every time you take the more difficult road, every time you fight the need to give in to your bad habit, you are creating a fresh version of yourself. A stronger form, an improved form. Pain is just transient. Development is irreversible. Indeed, breaking free from your unhealthy behaviors will cause discomfort. Do you know, though, what hurts even more? Reversal. The most agonizing thing of all is regret. Regret for the lifetime you could have lived. You regret the person you may have become. You were too scared to fight for the dreams you let pass past your fingers. Hence you regret them. Let none of it be your narrative. Let none of that be your legacy. More than you could ever know you are capable of. But if you continue to hang onto your negative behaviors, if you keep making excuses, if you keep choosing comfort over development, you will never know what you are capable of. The unfortunate truth. Actually, unforgiving is how things are. Nobody is showing up to save you. Nobody is going to do the diligent work for you. You cannot wait for inspiration to hit, for some outside power to transform your life. Change comes from inside. It results from the will to be better, fight, endure, battle, and come out on top. What then will be it? Are you going to rise up and claim your life, or are you going to keep down the road to devastation? Are you going to define yourself, or are your poor habits going to define you? One has to make decisions now. It's time to stop justifying. It is time to cease living in the shadow. The sad truth is that your bad habits will destroy you if you do not eradicate them. There is not any middle ground. There is no concessions. Your soul is fighting a war. Only you will choose how it turns out. Though you are strong, the darkness within of you is also. You can set yourself free. You can conquer with strength. Still, you have to be motivated for it. You must battle for this. For it, you must be ready to give up something. What then are you expecting? The moment calls for action. Change has to start right now. Enter the combat. Adopt the suffering. Overcome your demons. And at last you will not only survive but also grow. You will get up.